Morning all, hope everybody's okay on this fine day. Not doing bad here. I'm just going to do a video here about the Roomba again. It's the Roomba Revisited, we're going to call this, because this is the Roomba 8 series. This is a Roomba 880, and at the moment, as you can see, it's sitting on its dock, just like Sam's, same shape, different colour. The one I borrowed, the 6 series that I borrowed, belonged to a friend of mine that lives just down the road from me, so I borrowed that. It's actually rather cool what you can do with these things. Now, this one's got a few extra features that Sam's doesn't, and we'll talk about those in a minute. Just to inform you, I am using a new camcorder, so if the quality is a little shaky, then you'll know what's happening with that. Basically, my Panasonic died, and I've now got a Sony VCHD unit. While it's okay, I don't consider this to be as good as my Panasonic, but you know, it might be. I mean, the problem I've got is that I've got to set fades manually when I want to fade. I've got to do it manually, which is damned annoying, but I've worked out how to do it, so that's okay. This vacuum cleaner, going back to this, as you can see, is just the same as Sam's in terms of its kind of, its kind of strange appearance. And now I cannot hold the camcorder like that because the screen is just not, I can't do with this what I could do with my old one, put it that way. I could hold it by the screen, the weight of the camera cause it to move like that. So I can't do that with this unit. It used to be handy with the old one because I could do that and it would let me do what I needed to do. But anyway, this is a similar unit to Sam's. It's got some buttons on the top. If we scan down to it, we can focus on that. Look, you can see there's a big clean button in the middle. Apart from it won't focus, there we have, just turned it on. Then you've got your other buttons here, clock, schedule and spot. This first one would be the dock button, but because the unit is on the dock, that function is not lit up. You can press that as much as you like, it won't do anything. Pressing any of these will actually make it do whatever. So if I was to, I can't use that one, that's my clock button. That doesn't work apparently. Well, on my unit it doesn't appear to. Well, it does, but it's very stiff. But I don't know if it's stiff by design or it's stiff because there's something wrong with the button. But I don't mind because it doesn't really matter. But the button we're interested in today is this one, schedule. Pressing schedule makes it flash up just above and it brings up new features. So the dock button becomes the day button. The spot button now becomes the hour button. The schedule button is still lit up with schedule because that's the mode we're in. That becomes the minute button. And the fourth one, which is our spot button, usually is our OK button. So, if you look above the clean button, you'll see that a number of things are happening here. It's showing a day that's flashing. I can get back to it again. Trying to make this damn camera focus and it's really not having it. Zoom out of this a bit, might be able to make it see. Let's go into the schedule and make it do something useful. Hang on. That's it. We'll just OK that and bring that up. And basically what you get is a screen where we can set up our schedules. You've got your days at the bottom. You can see there's one flashing there. It doesn't read it very well, so I can't really tell you what it is. You can see your days flashing, and above that you've got your dashes. So you set your date, Monday through Saturday. We'll set ours to Saturday, I think. Press the next button along, which is that one, the clock button. That'll set the hours. It shows 9 o'clock there. and you can press the hour button to step it. That goes blank when I get to there because it's emptied the schedule. So we're going to set it for 3 PM. You just go around, you can see that it's just sat there, it's focused now. So 3 PM, if you press your minute button, it goes in 15-minute increments like that, and then you press the next one, which is that OK button there. It goes away and your screen just turns off. That symbol at the top there, just above the clean button, is a battery symbol, I think. And we can basically go ahead and show you some of the features. We don't need to actually show you it doing anything, but what we can show you is using it with remote options. This unit comes with a few extra pieces, namely the remote control. It's got the basic controls on it. As you can see, it's got the spot, it's got the clean, and it's got this at the bottom, which doesn't say on it, but it's the dock button. And above it, you'll see, not very clearly, but there's a wheel there, which basically allows you to drive the Roomba with the remote. When it's docked, you can't do it, but when it isn't docked, you can. So I'm not going to touch the Roomba. I'm actually going to do it with the remote, and I'll show you driving it. It comes off, and I can now drive it forward. Why are you doing that? Oh, it's docking, okay. When it's near the dock, it wants to go back. Okay, that's fine. But that's actually sort of how it does it. But you can drive it on your own. So that's kind of cool. It also comes with what they call virtual lighthouses, which are strange looking objects. I haven't even undone these yet. I'm going to take one out, just for the hell of looking at it. These looking things, weird looking objects. Now these can be used in two different ways. They can be used as either a lighthouse, which guides the robot from room to room with that infrared sender on the top there, or it can be used as a virtual wall, as a barrier. So you can put batteries in the bottom. It takes D-size batteries, it takes 2. I'm not going to use them, I don't think. I personally don't see the point, because I have no use for something like that. You can use them. They are kind of cool, but as I say, I don't know how to use them, so we're not going to. For the simple reason it's easier without them, I think. That basically is your Roomba in a nutshell. It comes with 2 of these, this model. This is the top of the range model, £599. You get 2 of them, which I'm not using. You get the remote control, but also I'll show you on the back of this unit what they've done with the brush system. I didn't show you on Sam's, but let's lift it up, flip it over. These are the new style brushes that they've got on here. These are what they call extractors, Aeroforce extractors, and they are contra-rotating rubber brushes that work together. You see these big wheels. There's your, there is your side spinner. There's your big old monster truck wheels. Look, there. They are contra-rotating, so they can go either way. If that wheel needs to turn the vacuum cleaner one way and the other way, if it needs to do a 360-degree spin, that wheel can go that way, and this wheel can go that way, effectively bringing the vacuum cleaner round on itself. The battery pack is mounted under that, where them 2 screws are. You'll see there's 2 screws, and you pop them off, and you can take this off here. This caster comes off just by pulling on it. So that's that. It's quite a good unit. The caster just pushes in, kind of like that, I suppose. There. The caster just goes like that and pushes back down into the unit. It does a fantastic job. As I say, it's all user serviceable pretty much. It's modular, so anything and everything that can be taken from it, end user wise, everything can be removed that needs to be, such as this. And that's your Aeroforce bin, or Aerovac bin, or whatever it's called. But that's it's got a HEPA filter, this model as well, so it's pretty good. The bin just clips in. I'm trying to work out which wheel I've got on this that squeaks. I think it's my front wheel, which is annoying. But I'm going to send it back to the dock now by pressing this. And that should conclude the review. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I know I didn't review it as much as I did the other one, but there wasn't really much to review apart from the extra features that it has, as best I could, and things like that. So that is the Roomba 880. Retails for £599. Pretty decent little machine. Certainly does the job, I have to say.